I think if people could really grasp the power of the internet, they would drop everything they're doing right now today and learn as much about it as they could. There's 1.5 billion users on the internet right now.
Hello everyone, welcome to Good Money, your trusted source for personal finance advice. I'm Tanya Rivero in New York. Ever wonder what it would be like to work from home? With advances in technology, more and more people are looking for home-based jobs that could easily give them the flexibility of setting their own hours and perhaps find a better work-life balance.
It enables you to run your own business, be your own boss, but with the backing of another company that's there because you're selling their products or their services.
Wouldn't it be nice if your commute consisted of stepping to the kitchen for a cup of coffee, then into your home office? Well, thanks to the internet, plenty of people do it daily.
Best commute in town. Very short. Takes me about 30 seconds. We get to choose our own hours. It allows me to have the flexibility to do things with my wife and my daughter.
So there are real work-at-home jobs out there.
There is opportunities to work at home. You just need to find out what type of an opportunity you're best suited for and research it and pursue it.
For Money Talks, I'm Stacy Johnson.
Hi, I'm Mark Victor Hansen. Welcome to the Hansen Report. You know me best probably for my books like Chicken Soup for the Soul and The 1 Minute Millionaire and The Richest Kids in America. But today I want to talk to you heart to heart and soul to soul about the biggest problem America's ever had, and that's your personal economy. The economy is going like this, and it's going there fast. So most of you need an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 a month. But today, I've got the guy that's going to give you the juice to plug you back in, make you feel good about yourself, self-confidence, raise your self-esteem, and show you the way to turn profits in your sweet tomorrows. His name is Anthony Morrison. Anthony, we're glad to have you on the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You've got a program as an internet guru that's going to help everybody. How is it differentiated from every one of those other programs that people watch on TV?
The thing is, every other program that I've ever seen anyway requires you to sell something to somebody, have customer service, all of these different things that go along with having a business, right? And what I've created doesn't require any of that stuff. It's actually, you don't have to sell anybody anything, you don't have to ever do customer support. It's an automated way to make money on the internet.
So, how does it work? And why would you share it with somebody?
This is exactly how this works. All right. So you've got these big Fortune 500 companies, household names, companies with household names, right, that they have a lot of money allocated to advertising. And you see this every day. You turn on your TV, you see advertising. You turn on the radio, you hear advertising. Print magazines, all this stuff. Well, these companies have big advertising budgets and they allocate it in different places. One of the places that they allocate it is to the internet. They have a large portion of their budget set aside to advertise online. And so what I did was I went to them and I said, look, would you pay me to advertise for you? Would you pay me if I send you a customer? And they said, yeah, it made sense. Think about it. They pay me only if I send them a customer.
It's results-oriented.
Right.
It's performance-based.
It made a lot of sense to them. Instead of paying to be seen, they're paying for customers, right? So they allocate a large portion of their budget to advertising this way. And what I do is I go promote these companies. I don't have to work against them. I don't have to build a business and try to compete with these monster companies. I work with them.
They've already got it going.
Right. I'm helping them. I send them customers, and in turn, they send me a check. They pay me for sending them customers. So they're elated. You know, when they get a new customer, they're excited. They don't mind paying me.
But you thought saving money made you money.
If you take a look at this 40-year run on the dollar is designed economically to lose money every single year. So why would you save something that loses money every year? And what this means for somebody on retirement plans is that after you retire, the value of your dollar goes down and your cost of living keeps going up. To my rich dad, that was bad advice and made no sense. Again, it was different value. An important diagram my rich dad showed me when I was a little boy was a diagram known as a cash flow quadrant. And the quadrant is made up of the 4 different people who make up the world of business. So my rich dad said, in the world of business, there's E's. And E's stand for employees. An employee, he says, you can always tell who they are by their core values. And what the employee, whether the president or the janitor of the company, will always say the same words. The words are, I'm looking for a safe, secure job with benefits. That's what makes them an employee, because their core values are security. The other one of the 4 is the S, or the small business owner or the self-employed. And again, their core values will cause them to use the same words, which are If you want it done right, do it by yourself. S means they're also solo. They're generally one-person act, or they operate by themselves. On the right side of the quadrant are the B's. And what Rich Dad said the B stood for was big business, or like Bill Gates. Forbes defines big business as 500 employees or more. And their words are different. They say, I'm looking for a good system, a good network, and the smartest people I know to help run my business. So they're unlike the S. They don't want to run the company by themselves. They want smart people to run their companies for them. And then the fourth of the quadrant is the I, and I stands for investor. These are people who have money work hard for them. These people are people who have people work hard for them. And these are the people that work hard for the rich here. So early on in my life, it was my poor dad who always said to me, you know, Robert, go to school and so get a high-paying job. And so my poor dad's core value was to be an employee. He wanted job security, promotions, a steady paycheck, and all this. And so it was my rich dad who said to me, he says, you know, Robert, if you really want to be rich, learn to build businesses. It made more sense to him to work hard to build a business, something you owned, and something you could pass on for generation to generation to your kids. Whereas my poor dad said, work hard, but my rich dad said, why would you work hard for something you'll never own and you can get fired from right away? Again, that was the difference in values. So my rich dad suggested I learn how to be a business owner and learn how to be an investor. And that's one of the big differences. On this side of the quadrant, these people here work for security. They work for money also. On this side over here, their key value that they want is they want freedom.
And I just wanted to point out, more than the money that I'm about to show you this week that I made with the mailbox profit system, which of course, as you already know, promotes Lightyear Wireless. More than the money, it's more about the time freedom. The freedom for me to stop what I'm doing, which isn't much, you know, hanging out at home with the family. Of course, my kids are in school today, during the day. But, you know, hanging out with my wife, hanging out with my youngest son, my 3-month-old. Landon, but more importantly than the money, it's be able to stop what I'm doing and come pick up my son from school because he's sick, you know, not having to ask my boss if I can take off of work that day or if I can leave real quick to take him to the doctor. That's the exciting part about this business, being able to do what I want, when I want, for as long as I want. I never have to check my bank balance kind of lifestyle, and definitely never have to check in with anybody as far as, you know, whether or not I can do something like that, just take off and take my son to the doctor. So let me stop talking and show you what you want to see, proof of income that this business actually works. So let me show you real quick. Wow, okay, not a bad week. I've had better, you know, but it's pretty good when you have a slow week like this. First of all, let me just show you Lightyear Wireless. More importantly, $5,358. That's a slow week for me. Okay, keep in mind my best week is just a little under $8,000 with this company. Keep in mind I create different systems for other opportunities, but the mailbox profit system is my newest system, my newest automated system specifically for the Lightyear Wireless opportunity. And keep in mind also, I've only been promoting Lightyear Wireless for a few months. Okay, I'm brand new to this company, to this program, and already I've got, you know, checks for $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 a week coming to my mailbox. But more importantly, it's also working for others. So if by chance you did watch the DVD and you haven't pulled the trigger and gotten started yet with Lightyear Wireless, I'm really scratching my head and wondering why. Please don't let another week go by without, you know, getting a check in your mailbox instead of just sitting here watching checks come to my mailbox. Do that now. I'll see you at the bank. Take care, everyone.
Had the biggest month ever in Empower Network in July 2012. I made $53,000, actually a little bit more than that. And I want to show you this bank statement here just to prove it to you because, as my friend and mentor Max says, documentation beats conversation, right? So what I'm going to do is show you the the deposits and the money that I had put in my bank account. So you can see there's 65 different deposits for a total of $65,940 in money that I made, which is money deposited into my account from my business. Now, 53,000 of that, some changes from Empower. The rest was from other little stuff I got going on. So pretty good month, right? $66,000, just about 53,000 of it came from Empower. So I'm going to scroll down the side here. You see anywhere you see it says bank processing, bank CD deposit, or whatever, that's all Empower Network. Okay, you can see all this on the side here. All these big deposit amounts that are coming through daily, all the time. And that's the total again. You'll see right here, total deposits and additions, $65,940.50. I made 53,000 of that with the Empower Network. So guys, there you have it. I had my best month ever last month in the Empower Network, making over a little over 53 grand, as I just showed you on the computer there.